Alright, what is up YouTube? Today we are back with another gaming video. So this is part 6 of Doki Doki Literature Club, and as you can see with the screen we have this. This is absolutely terrifying. This is a fuse between Monika, Yuri, and Natsuki. Oh yeah, and that's where you see that. So it's like, it repeats the game. It looks like it's repeating the game, and then you see that every time you see Sayori. So we'll just go back to where we were here. Okay, meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. Okay, so this just basically like repeating what we've already done, I guess, for now. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. So this is like, there's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. So is anything gonna change here, I wonder? The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Mitchell? Aw. No. Oh, Monika. No. What was that? No. Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. Okay, so this seems like it was, yeah, it's a little bit different from what happened first time we got to this part. Yeah, so, alright, anyways. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monika smiles sweetly. We do know each other well. We rarely talk. We were in the same class last year. Oh, so this is kind of like, almost like if you went back in time, sort of. That's how it's like, but except there's no Sayori here. Monika is probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuine feels a little... What did you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? Aha, about that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. Oh, it's a literature club, isn't it? Yeah, literature club. Yep. Oh, okay, this is... Yes, this is getting weird. I mean, it already got weird, but like, you know, don't know what's going on here. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? Oh, well, you see, one of them is a fuse between, you know what I'm talking about, the one that's a fuse between Monika, Yuri, and Natsuki. It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. Yes, you're right. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know. Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature, too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Oh, is this referencing something? Hey Mitchell, by any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Ah, awesome. You're really sweet, Mitchell, you know that? It's nothing, really. Shall we go, then? I'll look for the materials another time, you're more important. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. Looks like I did sell my soul to Monica, lol. I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Yeah, see, this is playing a little bit different because it's Monica getting me to join the club this time, I guess. I'm back, and I brought a guest with me. Wait a minute. Oh. It just zoomed in on Monica's face and then it started flashing weird. Okay. Oh, girl one, yes, so it's Yuri. Ah, guest. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Mitchell. Yes, see, it is just them three because you know why? Because it's not like the hybrid between three of them is a member, like, I don't know. Yeah, no. ... All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyway, this Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. Oh, okay, so since Yuri's not here, that means that Yuri's vice president. Yeah, that makes sense. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into Mitchell in a classroom and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica. Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Mitchell? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Okay, I'm just gonna check, make sure I'm still recording. Yep, looks like it. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully placed the teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. So yeah, most of this is repeating exactly as it did before. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So Mitchell, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, I wonder if anything different's gonna happen soon, other than what already happened. Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Tatsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, okay, so I think I remember last time Monica's like, I didn't expect that from you, Yuri, and this time she's like, I expect that from you, Yuri. Okay, so did that change? I kind of noticed that. Oh, is that so? Really, if the story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Oh, I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. Give that back. Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel more comfortable enough to share hers. ... I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? ... Question mark. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Okay, so so far, okay, so this is just this is gonna go the same except without Sayori. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. Um, dot dot dot. Ah, I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Mitchell? Hold on, there's still one problem. Okay, is this where I say that I don't want to join the club? What's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. Oh boy, oh no, that's not good. I still have other clubs to look at, and, oh boy, I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought, The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me. Oh boy. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Mitchell. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more for the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls... Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Mitchell? Yeah. It could be fun, right? You really did scare me there for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed. Mitchell, I'm so happy. We could become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over to me once more. Mitchell, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. Alright, with that, I depart from the club room, make my way home. Something weird gonna happen? Maybe, maybe not. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 3 girls, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Oh man. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Yeah, okay then. Oh, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. Oh boy, what is this? Is that supposed to be a poem? Oh, that was just a creepy picture. Okay, I'll do okay, who's depression? Yeah. Ironically, Sayori wrote about depression, but yeah, since she's not here anymore, yeah, I thought Yuri would be the most into that word, so I don't know what that word is about. Fickle. Interesting. Uncanny. Scars. Beauty. Eternity. Hopeless. Dream. Tragedy. Determination. Universe. Despise. Existence. Sensation. Disaster. Philosophy. Unrestrained. Frightening. Unstable. Destiny. Hi again, Mitchell. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha ha ha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. While I'm back at the literature club, I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Oh, no. What happened to her face? That wasn't good. Thanks for keeping your promise, Mitchell. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Did the music just speed up? It might have. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh boy, Oh no, that's not good. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. The music did speed up, it did. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. So, okay, so since something else gonna happen here? But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Oh, Monica, I can't see the full subtitle. Monica's really trying to get close to me, isn't she? Monica, I see what you did there. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Is it just me, or I don't know? Did the club room just kind of like shift to the side a little bit? Is it leaning on the... Yeah, this is getting weirder and weirder. Manga's literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Mitchell. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Alright, Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Okay, so are we gonna read each other's poems soon or do something? Are we gonna do some reading here? Something creepy gonna happen? Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have an interest in picking up a book to read? Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now, so it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I say anything. Yep, yes, it did. Look at this. The room did shift a little bit. Look at that. It did. Yeah. No, it's not that, Yuri. I just want to be part of this club. I want to try to be part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? Oh yeah, it did, and it's also zoomed in on Yuri a bit. Yeah. Yeah, this is getting weird. Well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. I can't tell if it's still shifting or not. It might be. Ooh. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out. Did it zoom in on her a little bit more? It might... Ooh. Uh-oh. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Oh, look at that. See, look, the club room shifted back to where it was before. Okay. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Ah. Huh, crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. ... But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh. It's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book that you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. Oh no, look! Oh no, no! Her eye, no, it's moving. Her eye came out of her... It came off of her face. Oh no. Is it still moving? I wanted to reread some of it. Oh no. Oh, see, look, it went back on her face. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decide to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's the story about anyway? Well? I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that turned into a human experiment prison. So this is the same book that was at the beginning of the game. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. Oh, or is this... Okay. But the faculty gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs. Wait, no, this sounds a little bit different. Is this different? Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler, but the story sounds cool, though, either way. Creepy, but cool. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Ah. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Mitchell? No, it's not that. I mean, I could definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story, it's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Oh no. Oh, look at that. That's all like bold. Oh yeah. Then suddenly, okay, I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body... Oh, no. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. Oh, no. Oh, no, that's not looking good. Oh, so I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Ah, Well, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Yes. Oh, no, no. Oh, no. That was creepy. I mean, you don't have to, but... Oh, what are you saying? ... Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Ah, yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in the company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. Oh, no, bathing, oh no. Oh man, that was going so fast I couldn't read all that. You really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean, here, this should work right. I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn a page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page, and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a little bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition, however you pronounce that word. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. That's kind of a... Oh man, look at that smile she's giving. Is she happy about that or something? No, I don't relate to this character at all. Is she surprised or she's smiling? Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking, the way she second guesses things she says and all that. That's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. Okay, is that a surprised look that she's giving right there? We didn't even get that far yet, so I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? She might be going a little bit... Is she going insane? Is Yuri going insane? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hands on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Oh, Mitchell? Did something just happen now? Alright. I definitely need to end this recording very soon. I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything? Oh, Monica. Monica knows a lot, doesn't she? She knows a lot about this. Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. Wait a minute. Is Monica driving her crazy like she drove... Well, I don't know. Is Monica driving... Did Monica drive Sayori crazy? She might have. Oh, no, not really. I'm getting suspicious here. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start sharing our poems with each other? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I figured we'd get started without her. Okay, well then that'll just be you and Natsuki then. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. Who should I show my poem to first? This might be a good place to leave off. I'm gonna end the video very soon for sure. You know, I think I'm gonna end it here. Alright guys, that is it for this video. Be sure you like, comment, subscribe, and thanks for watching.